Doing well. We're not quite in our quiet zone yet, but we will be in a few moments. Welcome in. Today is uh, Wednesday, April 2nd. Doing a double check there just to make sure that my sound was working, and I see that it is. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025, and I don't know how many episodes of this we have done, but it's been quite a few. It's been quite a few episodes. We're well on our way to about 200 of these episodes. Yes, it has been a while. I hope you're doing well, Sis Mita. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. So, it is April, and the fresh start to a new month started yesterday. I've been doing using the Pomodoro method to really help me to get through quite a few tasks that I need to do personally, such as, doing some housework and getting packed for a move, just all kinds of things that I've been using that methodology for. And I really like it. I really like it a lot because those short bursts of work help me to stay focused, especially when you got so much going on. So you are writing again. Yeah, I'll be moving in a couple of months. Yes, I'll be moving in a couple of months. Um, we just needed a better situation than kind of what we're in right now. Not that where we are is necessarily bad. It's just that they are going to be doing a lot of rebuilding in this area. And so it's kind of like, oh, you have a certain amount of time before, we're going to start to do a bunch of construction, which includes tearing down this house where I live right here. So that's just where we are, can't stand in the way of progress, right? And I'm certainly not big enough to stop it. All right. Okay. So, what are you writing again? What are you working on? If you'd like to share with us, that would be great. That would be great. Good to see that you're going to be doing that. Um, I am working on, I have a couple of events that are coming up this month. Um, and this is our April schedule on Saturdays. So what we're going to do is I'm going to introduce a couple of mindful games that I've worked with some independent gaming companies, and received some copies of. Some of them I paid for myself. A small town short romance. Ooh, okay. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that because you could use short stories. The point is to write every day and improve your craft, right? And if you're not writing every day, if it's short-term projects that will help you build up that stamina for the longer term projects, those are great. So I think that's an awesome way to keep working at the craft. And there is a market. There is a market for those short stories. Some of them fit the realm of a novella. Some are even shorter than that. So there is a market for it. A lot of people like that. So that's a good move. That's a really good move. So let's see. As I was saying about April, we're going to introduce some mindful type of games. We're going to build a garden in the garden life. On April 5th, on the 12th, we're going to tell me your story. So that's going to be interesting. I've never played that before, but it's kind of like journaling. And I think that journaling is a part of writing. And so we'll get to share an interesting story about some characters. And then on the 19th, there's this game. It's called the Garden Path, which is really nothing more than exploring a garden and meeting new people on the garden path. And they all have some very interesting stories. So we're going to check those 3 mindfulness games out and share that as some content around writing. Good writing is a good storytelling. On the 26th, I will not have a stream that Saturday because we are going to be celebrating my 4-year anniversary here on Twitch. So I have been streaming on Twitch for 4 years as of last month, and this month we will be celebrating my 4-year affiliate anniversary over on my Enchante Knows channel. So there's a little link there for the Kaleidoscope Express. That is, this year we're doing something different. Usually streamers do like a 24-hour marathon where they're trying to get subs and they're trying to get donos and all that kind of stuff like that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that in celebrating the streamer anniversary, but I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to start a different kind of thing that will be something that you'll see periodically pop up. I'm hoping to be able to at some point also be able to do it over here on the writing channel. But what we have, it's called the Kaleidoscope Express. And so the Kaleidoscope Express is really where I'm going to serve as a host conductor. And we are going to celebrate my 4-year streamiversary and Twitch affiliate anniversary with friends who I've met along the way. For 24 hours, there's going to be 8 of us, including myself, and you'll get to have 3-hour segments of watching some of the friends I've made along the way who have become a part of the community. And so my community there is known as the Butterfly Grove. And so we'll get to meet some of those streamers, and we're looking forward to having a great time. Lots of variety, lots of fun. So we're really looking forward to that. And it's going to be a 24-hour event. I will be showcased in the event at my typical time that I stream on Sundays on that channel. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And I look forward to just celebrating my affiliate anniversary with those creators, you know. And there's so many more. I probably could have ran the thing for a week, but I'm like, nope, we're doing 24 hours. The first 8 people, bang, you're it. Let's go. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Yes, it definitely will be a lot of fun. Most definitely. So let me read a little bit about what you said. You said that you have joined. So your goal for the month of April is to write the short romance. So when you say a short romance, how many words, when you're thinking about words, how many words are you thinking about in that short romance? And you joined a group called Writing Insta Love, though many don't have the Insta Love element, but just big time jumps or something like that. I would have to learn a little bit more about the Insta Love elements. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I'll have to learn a little bit more about it. A 25K to 30K. Okay, so you're doing a novella. Okay, yeah, that's great. That's really great. Okay, but I'll look up a little bit more about that Insta Love. That sounds interesting. Is it kind of like you meet somebody and you instantly fall in love with them? Is that what it is? Or am I just completely off the mark as to what it means? I have to tell my Alexa to turn off the radio every morning. Yes, but there is a market in Amazon for 2 hours, so there is that. When you said there is a market in Amazon for 2 hours, so there is that. I think I missed something. Oh, I'm right. So you meet and instantly fall in love, and a 2-hour read. Oh, so it's called a 2-hour read. You know what? That's great. That's great. I'll try to learn a little bit more about it, because you know what? There might be a chance and an opportunity for me in between projects to do something like that. And I think that's great. And I really think it's a great way to build a library, because you're talking 25K to 30K words. That's absolutely doable in a month, right? You write about 1,100 words or so a month. You don't even have to write that many per day. Yeah. Yeah, that's really doable. You'll probably have to post it in you'll have to send me a whisper. I don't take links, for the very reason why you saw somebody just got deleted and banned is because people keep sending links into the chat for stuff that doesn't have anything to do with anything. Perfectly fine. That would be perfectly fine, because it sounds like a great genre. And given how short attention span I have sometimes, I'm like writing a short 25 30K book or novella would be perfectly fine. Yeah, sounds right up my alley. All right, so for those, let me go check an email that I have, and I'll talk a little bit more about this on Saturday, how there are a couple of places that have writing contests where you can write short stories each week. And okay, that could work as well. What was I looking for? Oh, I was gonna find it. There's this company called Readsy that does a weekly set of writing prompts, and you can actually use those writing prompts to what can I find it? Well, you can use the writing prompts, and if you are doing them, you could submit your story for like a $250 quick win for the week if your story is selected to be published. So they're called writing prompts, and let me see if I can find a link to that, and I'll share that to you all, because I thought it was really, really cool how they do that. But I'm gonna start to yeah, I'm gonna send this here. Now, I am getting nothing from Readsy, so don't think you're gonna click this link and there's some sort of affiliate marketing stuff or something of that nature that I'm associated with. It's nothing like that at all. I'm just sharing resources. Oh, no, I don't know. I do not know. Do you know how to send a whisper here on Twitch? That's fairly easy, right? That's fairly easy. But Reezy holds a blog that is for creative writing prompts. And I'll talk a little bit more about this, hopefully on Saturday, if I don't forget. But they send out weekly prompts. So you can write with those prompts, and it's an official contest. 1,000 to 3,000 words per story is all it is. And once you've written it, you can submit it. And compete for $250 and have a spot to have your story posted as part of their future print and digital issue of their literary magazine called Prompted. So I think that's pretty fun. That sounds pretty fun. And I know for myself that along with those short writing spurts, those things that we were talking about, that sounds like something fun to do. It's a great way to build up skills and stuff like that. So just I sent the information there. You can take a look at it for anybody who's interested in that. What else am I going to talk about this morning? Well, I think that's probably, well, I made a mistake of signing up to Readsy for something. Well, I did make a mistake. I signed up to Readsy to take their writing a novel course, which is really, really good. But Reezy sends me so much freaking email every day. I'm like, what the hell? I'm sorry. Sorry for they just drive me crazy. I'm like, why do you send me so many emails? Like, this is mad ridiculous. It's mad ridiculous how many emails they send me every day. I'm like, really? And then I signed up, of course, at Goodreads. Everybody signs up for Goodreads, basically, right? Goodreads blowing up my daggone email every day. I'm just like, this is just bananas. Y'all are driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy. Driving me crazy. All right, so I'm like, no, you all marketing and advertise to me so hard. I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, make me think I'm special, but I know I'm not. I know I'm not special at all. I'm just an inbox where you can send stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just an inbox where you can send stuff. Okay, thank you. Whew. Mm. All right. All right. So, okay. So let's go ahead and get going for today. 7:10. We'll go ahead and get started with our 75-minute writing session. So let me get our timer, Pomo, 0/1. There we go. And let's get our 75 minutes of quiet time in for today. Oh, okay. So you sent it on Instagram? That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. We're trying to be more active on Instagram this month. We took a 6-month break. I couldn't believe how long it has been since we were posting on Instagram. I'm like, shame, shame, shame. So we're doing a push this month with Instagram to get back in the docket, get back in the circle of things. So that's perfectly fine. And I'm glad if you sent me a whisper there. If I'm not following you, I'll be sure to follow you as well on Instagram. All right. So thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and get started with our quiet zone today. Best of luck, everybody, with your writing, your co-working, your reading, whatever it is that you may be doing today. And we will be back in about 75 minutes to. So good luck, everybody. Excuse me. All right, everybody, welcome in to those who stopped in this morning. And thank you so much to everybody um, who came in to visit us today. Oh my gosh, we have Metro that came in, Firefly, Chickadee, Echo, Kiwi uses Twitch, Sus- Susmita was here earlier. Thank you all for being here. Peachy's Place, thank you for being here, and thank you all for participating in the chat. And to the lurkers, those who didn't come into the chat, thank you so much for being here as well. We enjoy lurkers on our channel as well as those who chat. Susmita, 3 chapters. That's amazing. But that's amazing. 3 chapters. That is amazing. That is amazing. So I'm going to get ready to hop on out of here. I do have to be on the clock at my day job starting in about 2.5 minutes or so. So I want to say thank you so much to everybody for being here. I really have enjoyed spending time with you. I thank you so much for entrusting me and coming over and spending time with me here in the mornings as we do a bit of deep writing. I use the time not only to write, but to also to prepare for streams such as this and announcements for special events and those types of things as well. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate every one of you, the lurkers, the chats, any followers, any subs, or any cheers. And also remember that if you would like to follow the channel, you certainly can. Follows are anonymous. That way, if you wish to just lurk in the stream, you can continue to lurk without being called out specifically. So I appreciate you all for being here. I will be back this evening at 7 p.m. or between 7 and 7:30 p.m. This evening for our longer session for co-working. And also, what was I going to say? I'll be back tomorrow morning around 6:30, 7 o'clock for another morning session for daily inspiration for writers. So thank you all so much for being here. As I said, I have to get out of here. I have to get ready to head out to work. Here is my raid message for anybody who would like to copy that raid message. And I'm going to take a look over here and see who among us is a writer. Yesterday we went to visit Katie Dubu. So today I'm gonna take us to I might join, but no promises. So I got you. I got you. So today I'm going to take us over to a straight up co-working and studying since that's what I'm going to be doing. I enjoyed my time over with Katie Dubu yesterday. Very, very nice. Katie's up typically all day, but another streamer that's also up all day, very quiet. So it is a quiet zone when you go in, is Exo Willow. So we're going to go ahead and raid over to Exo Willow today. And so that raid has been created. If you can join me, that would be great. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I appreciate all of your love and support to the channel. I appreciate your commitment to show up with me as we work on things each day to get our days jump started. I appreciate you tremendously, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, everybody.